Hello everyone, you are on our channel Nevestate, and today we're going to talk about one of the most interesting projects in Oman. So this one is very unique because it's already built. It's located in one of the most prestigious areas in Muscat, and today Nitesh is a representative of a developer, and he will help us to find out a bit more about this particular project, the area, and why is it good to invest in Oman. Hello, Nitesh.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for having me. So very quickly, why Oman? So if you look at the GCC nations, the most greenest and most natural country of the GCC nations is Oman. Everybody here flocks in from all over the world for the Kharif season, which is in Salalah, by far an absolute beauty, which something you must see. But Oman as a country in itself is purely about oil-based economy. And over the last years, since Oman has so many absolutely beautiful natural resources and natural beauty around it, what happens is it's becoming a tourist destination in itself. The untapped waters or the pristine virgin beaches around Oman are unparalleled to anything. Videos of which if I send or show you all would not believe that it's actually a country in the Middle East. You would probably think that it is in the Caribbean or Fiji or probably even the Maldives. So something like this nested within the center of the city with flying time of just 4 hours to where the west. I'm sorry, yeah, 4 hours to Europe and about 4 hours to East Asia is something that's ideally located. And less than 45 minutes you'll be in Dubai as well by flight.
Yeah, that's also quite important because it's like a hub for the GCC countries and I don't know, to Europe and the rest of the world.
Absolutely. And I will be honest with you, I've worked in Dubai a very long time and I've been in Oman for about 2 years now. I can honestly tell you the landscape of Oman, and I've been around predominantly around the GCC, almost in all of the GCC nations, nothing has the landscape that Oman has. Nobody has the landscape that Oman has.
Yeah, well, and this is the selling point as well. I didn't know that it has been only 2 years for you in Oman. So maybe you can answer the most, I don't know, frequently asked the question. Is it actually better in Oman during summer? Like, is it easier with the heat or...
So I would say the heat is there. I mean, there are times when, the heat is there, but the thing is that Oman is you're very close to a beach or the city of Muscat in itself, or the city of Salalah. We'll talk about that in a minute. But the city of Muscat in itself, you're very close to a beach, or your working hours, or your office to home, and the traffic scenario is very, very mild as compared to a city like Dubai. So technically, as hot as it is, temperature maybe a few degrees here and there is there, but the heat is there. I'll be honest about that. But you don't feel the rush you feel in Dubai. So you get from your house to your work and work to your house back a lot more relaxed than you will be when you are in Dubai. That is one, and that, believe me, that adds to a lot. Yeah.
Because I actually have been in May and in June, and the comparison, like it was way worse in Dubai, even though the temperature was different, like within 5 degrees, so it's not much. So I assume because of the mountains and because it's like right on the end of the Muscat, the Oman Bay, and it goes right into the Arabian Sea. Maybe that's the reason why the temperature is better.
Probably. It is, how you say, I think it's even mentally, you just don't feel it sometimes because you're so close to the beach as well, most of the time.
Yeah, and the beaches are obviously better. Like
And the beach, I will be honest about that. So the beach is, okay, you have maybe 10 times the beaches you have in Dubai. So there are beaches in which you can go and you might just be the only person or the only family in the beach. It has that many beaches on the side here. So it's something. So it's something that Oman is ready to unlock. Their steps into tourism is something that they're going to be expanding vastly, And so now would be the actual time to capitalize, because right now word is spreading and yes, people are starting to buy. So
Yeah, absolutely. And because like Oman has such a rich history as well, and the UNESCO site and lots of places for the tourism, that's definitely an advantage for the investors who are getting to know about Oman as well.
absolutely. And one more thing beautiful about Oman is that Oman does not want to go. I mean, none of its buildings are the futuristic. It likes to keep it traditional. Yeah. So you always have the customary that, okay, that you're from the land, that it looks how it was 100 years back with all the modern facilities, of course, but it looks very, very traditional. Like, you do feel that you are in a haven, but you're back in time, but you're still within this within modern reach of the city. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's one thing that people miss in Dubai because like it's all
Yeah.
about skyscrapers and again, it's nice. It's like a busy city center, but still like you want to live in a quiet community with the low-rise
Absolutely.
buildings and again the
Yeah.
beach nearby.
But Dubai is beautiful. I mean, the towers, what they've done with the towers there is something exceptional. But that we have Dubai for all of that. Oman, the vibe itself is different. You know what I mean? You come here, you feel okay. I want to escape from that, and I want to have my leisure here. That's what Oman is for. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We actually have some photos here of Salalah, right?
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
bottom.
Oh, yeah. And let me tell you, okay. So about the weather, by the way, if you go at during the summer to Salalah for the season of Kharif, that is during the most of July and the beginning of August,
Mhm.
the temperatures go down to 10 and 11. It's cold.
Yeah.
Okay, it's lush green. Like if you can see the waterfall behind you, all of that is actual Salala. It's lush green. It's beautiful. It's raining. There are people just sitting down, enjoying the beach, enjoying the views, enjoying the mountains. It's something out of this world,
Yeah.
and it's a must that everybody must do at one time.
Well, I think that there are so many people now who are moving to Dubai that they actually come into Oman for the weekends. And yeah, obviously the Harif season, like the season when
Right.
the
Exactly.
um
That's the season I was talking about during July and August. Yeah,
yeah, no. I haven't been, but I'm planning to this year because yeah, that's something you
must be must.
believe that could be happening in the Gulf area.
Yeah, you must, because we were there for Karif and it was beautiful.
Mhm. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Um,
So,
so yeah, let's probably continue with the investment in Oman. um, because
so go ahead, go ahead. I'll wait for you to
uh,
finish. Sorry.
yeah, no, I just wanted to ask about the prices. So I know that during the COVID time, the prices kind of stagnated a bit and didn't really
Yeah.
go up that quickly. And the market is quite fresh as well. So you don't have that many second-hand market of the ready projects. So what can you tell about your particular one? Because you have been on the market for a long time, you have the ready projects and you're almost sold out.
So what happened is we started the project. Our project was started back in 2014. So that means from the basic, I'm talking about from the basic digging of the ground to everything. The completion of that was done in 2019, 2020. But because of COVID, it had to slow down, towards the end period. But luckily for us, we were handing over the project at that time. But it was just that the handover got delayed by a few months. That
Yeah.
was a problem. So we started our sales per se in 2016, because the first year, I'm talking about 14 was the company's inception. So a sales team and everything was formed in 2016. And we had a good run till about 2020, and then 2020 was a little topsy-turvy for everybody. So we started at a price which is, for Oman standards, I'd say a little on the higher side.
Yep.
But what you get with it are flamboyant places, sizes. The apartment sizes that you would be seeing would be twice the size of a Dubai. Say, I'm talking about a minimum of three-bedroom that I have would be anywhere between 315 to 330 square meter,
Mhm.
a penthouse. It comes with its own. It's a resort village, so it's on a prop. It's a beachfront property with its own private five-star hotel. It's a resort living, and it's a boutique community of just 280 units, comprising of apartments and villas. So it's a very niche community. And I would say it's a niche community at a very affordable price, because the penthouses that I say about 315 to 330 square meter would
Yeah.
be at a price of just 2.9 to 3 million grams.
Dirhams, how much is it in dollars?
$600,000.
Yeah, that's actually a really good price because, like, especially because it's like a two-story penthouse, like with the
Story penthouse with its own backyard and swimming pool.
yeah.
So it's huge. It's huge. I mean, a family of 6 or 7 can comfortably stay there in that. Yeah.
Yeah, and do you think people, well, from the experience actually, who are mainly buying the project? The family who is going to be staying there as a holiday home, or the permanent home, or for the
So
investors?
the villas are actually for people, either people who live and work in Oman, they have a few villas. Few people who are on few people who are on say in their retirement, even they have a few villas out here.
Mhm.
And also a couple of people that have bought villas with us are probably Europeans that want to make a home in the Middle East. So
Yeah,
we actually have a surprising number of Germans on the property. It all started because the German ambassador moved into our project. Yeah.
interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So he finished his tenure as the ambassador. Rather than going back home, he fell in love with Oman and he fell in love with our project. So he's made Oman his home. So he lives here. So then we do have the CEO of Dilemma who handles the Oman branch. He lives with us. We have two real estate moguls from Germany who've moved in here. So there's a small German community building in our project. We also have quite a few Russians. We have off late in the year 2023 was we most of our clients were Russians. We
Yeah.
also have Arabs from second generation Arabs from Canada and the States moving back. We also have a couple of Omanis. Omanis generally buy the smaller properties so that they put it on daily rentals and things like that. So they make good money out of that.
Mhm.
But I would say the expatriates mainly buy the villas because they'll have to keep that as their holiday home or, for
Yeah.
their retirement home, so to speak. They make good money out of it while keeping it as their holiday home. And when they want to retire, they just use it as theirs.
Yeah, fantastic. So it's actually a good feeling when you are living in a community where people are buying the properties for their personal use. So it's
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So as a matter of fact, all my villas in one, say my Zaha villas, all of them are occupied with families that live and work here. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, well, that's really good. But also, do you maybe know um the prices for the rental, just in case, I don't know, the family want to move in only in a few years, but they are deciding to buy the property now? Would it still be good and for them to?
Yeah, so I one time I had a problem. It was a good problem to have. So the two-bedroom apartments, if somebody bought it, I didn't have one that was not on rent. So if you buy the apartment, the apartment comes with a tenant. So for an investor, that was a good problem. Okay. So he bought the apartment. Not only did he get the apartment, but he got a steady income. And he had a 3-year payment plan. So imagine this, you're paying just 30% of your apartment, the cost of your apartment in the first year, and you're getting 6% on the 30% back.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
So
And that can be the case for if you take one of the villas that are still rented with us, that can still be the case. But I have very few right now, just one or two left, because most of them are yeah. So from the thing, we also have a leasing team which helps you rent the property. So in case you don't say you just want to put it on rent, my leasing department will help you, and they do it for a very nominal fee to help you rent the property.
Yeah, cool. So you have a company that does the rental for you, and also, well, with the payment plan, is it the same price if you pay the whole amount in one go, or you have like the post handover
Yeah,
payment?
I do have a slightly better price for someone with a cash offer. I do have a slightly better price. but the payment plan is not much of a difference. And generally, we can work something out to meet in the middle for the price. That's perfectly.
Yeah, I guess it was under negotiation as well. That's
Yes, yes, a little bit.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So maybe let's talk about the location of the project, what is nearby, and then we will go with the prices for the properties.
Okay. Can you see when I'm moving the cursor? Is that
No, I can't, unfortunately. It's only me, but I can move it.
okay? So right now you're pointed at the Jumeirah, correct? Close to the Jumeirah. That's where my project is. Yeah, I'm just explaining that little bit to you. That's where my property is. Can you see something called next to that the Al Bustan Palace? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about a 5-minute drive from where I am. That's the old King's Palace, and now they've converted that into the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's a King's Palace.
Yeah, that's the old King's Palace. And if you go up the road, okay, if you go to the very end of the map, that's the airport right there. Yeah, can you see that
Yep.
location there? It's a little further down, but that's the airport. So from my project to the airport is a 25-minute drive.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah, it's very quick. It's a 25-minute drive. Can you see the Royal Opera House right there next to that? Yeah, that is the center of the city, the epicenter of the city. Yeah, it would be like what you would say in Dubai, like the downtown of Dubai. Yeah, so that is the epicenter of the city. From there, I live there. To our project is an 18-minute drive, just 1/8. That's it. And so that's what I'm saying. My property is within the city reach. Yeah, you can be at any part of the city within 20 to 80, 15 to 20 minutes. It's convenient if you like to go back into the city. But however, like I said, we are a micro community in itself, and we are part of the city, but just that we are on the outskirts, and our area is more like a touristic area, wherein we, generally people come to our area for their leisure. But naturally, people who generally work in around the Opera House or in the city center, which is called Madinat Sultan Qaboos, the area is called that, they generally live with us and travel to work there.
Yeah, because it's quite quick again. Like
yeah, it's 18 to 15 minutes drive. That's it. So it's in the city. So that's with the location. Now coming back into our property, the location where we are, if you see the Jumeirah and the Muscat Bay, so our entire project is facing the ocean. Yeah.
Yes.
So it is facing the ocean within from the furthest house or apartment that we have, the ocean is not more than 4 or 5 minutes by a scooter, maybe a little longer by walk, but by scooter it's not more than 4 or 5 minutes. We have the Jumeirah that has leased out our building and is using that as a hotel. It is rated as the best hotel currently in Oman. Beautiful. It's on the landscape. Jumeirah didn't have to do anything, to be honest. The landscape sold itself and they just built around it. So it is beautiful. If you do have time, please come and visit. We'll take you all around whenever feasible.
Oh, I would love to. And Jumeirah has opened only last year, right? So it's quite a recent.
Yes, and they have been 100% occupied. 100%. Word of mouth has spread like nothing ever, and they're a very expensive hotel. The cheapest rooms there per night can cost you upwards of $500 to $600.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, that's definitely a good place for investments because you can actually rent out your apartments.
Yes. And I mean to say that's off-season prices, and they've been sold out, packed. To be honest, I met many of my Russian clients were actually came to us because they stayed at the Jumeirah.
Yeah. Incredible. Incredible. So yeah, and what else is within the project? So the beach, obviously, and the Jumeirah hotel.
Within the property, the facilities of the property, apart from so everything that I am selling today, be it my penthouse, be it my villas, everything comes with its own private garden and swimming pool built within. Yeah. Apart from that, there's a common swimming pool. We have a barbecue area. We have a landscape garden. We have a children's park. We have a tennis court and a paddle court. We have a gym, which is in the works, it's getting ready. We have a supermarket. We have 2 restaurants coming up within the community. And we also have a small clinic on the property, a healthcare clinic.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, that's definitely good. And also like there is enough things to do within the project, but also
Absolutely.
yeah, that you don't have like any extra, so there would be like some I don't know, too many people walking around, so which kind of is disturbing for the family home.
No, no, no. So my entire property, my entire inventory of projects is just about 280 units. So at any given time, there won't be more than 280 individuals or families living in this particular property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do we understand correctly? Like it's fully built, right? So you
It's
like
completely ready. So the beauty of investing with us is that you pay 10% and move in.
yeah.
Okay, you pay 10% and move in, and then you pay the balance 90% over a period of 1 year or 2 years, whichever
Mhm.
option you take of payment plan.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's really good. And here is a map of your project. I didn't notice the helipad.
Yeah, we don't have a pad there. So if you see we have the village square right here on top here where it says village, where it's pointing saying village square.
Mhm.
That's the common area that you see there.
Yeah.
Parkland is part of my apartments, duplexes. You can see those are my penthouses. The waterfront properties are facing this island here.
Mhm.
Then you have the island villas, which are right there on the island. So you have three bridges connecting them. Then you have the Jumeirah Hotel on this side, and you have the Grand Hilltop Villas, which are also called the Budge Villas. These villas are exclusive. Have a very exclusive clientele. Like His Majesty, the King of Oman, has 5 villas here. We have the Prince of Bahrain who lives here. We also have 1 or 2 Russian oligarchs that have properties with us here. We also have a German industrialist and yeah, a few others.
Right. Right. And what about the availability in this
I have only about 5 left of that, but it's sold shell and core, so everything must be done by the client. The project.
understand.
Yeah.
And that's probably good because I don't know, like people I think with such budgets, they want to have like their
Yeah,
specific taste to be
absolutely, absolutely.
presented.
It
Okay.
is a very exclusive property, yes.
Mhm. And do they have the ocean view, right?
Well, the Budge Villas, all of them have the ocean view, yes.
Yeah, the hilltop ones, and the rest, yeah, it's a bit different. With which villas shall we start? With which residences? I
So
don't know.
we can start with the Parkland here, that it says Parkland and Waterfront Villas on this
Mhm,
side. So in this, most of my villas are gone. I have only 2 villas available at the moment.
mhm,
And then I also have in the Parkland residence, those are the apartments. In that, I only have my 3 bedroom available. And
mhm,
in the 3 bedroom available, one of them is already on rent. So I have 5 that are available for sale. One is available, but the tenant will be there till next year this time.
mhm.
So these are my smallest properties, so to speak, that I have available right now.
Yeah.
The apartments are at about 335 square meter, roughly on an average, between 315 to 350.
Mhm.
And there are duplexes. They come with their own backyard and swimming pool. Then I have my villas here, which are at about 400 square meter. And the
What
land
about
around it,
the price for the parkland?
for the Parkland, the apartments, the Parkland villas start at about 3 point. Can I just, you want it in dollars, right?
Yes, I think it's just easier in dollars. I mean, obviously, like the price
Just
could
give me
change a
one
bit
minute. So
when the video
for
comes
the villas would be hold on, tell you the the starting for the 2.6. Sorry, I have to just use my calculator for this so I don't make a mistake.
out.
Say the duplex apartments start at about $700,000. The
Mhm,
duplex apartments, bigger ones. The Parkland villas start at about $850,000.
It's actually, I think it's better to buy a villa.
Yeah, it is. It's bigger and thing. Yeah, it is.
Can you also please tell me what was the starting price of the residences or villas, like at the very beginning of the project, like the launch prices?
Sorry.
Uh, can you please tell me like the prices when the project has only started being built? What were the prices for the residencies and villas? Like I just want to see how much
I
it's.
don't remember for the villas because naturally I joined only in the last couple of years, but the launch price was a thing. But I remember for the uh, one bedroom that we were selling, we initially sold it at 79,000 Omani Riyal, which was at about, if I'm putting that in dollars, was at about $205,000. Yeah.
Yeah,
And last we sold that for about $240,000. So in a period of 2 years, it grew up by $40,000. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. That's still like really good considering like how
yeah,
the market is in Oman. Like,
yeah. And we don't inflate the prices so you can have a stable income here because the prices don't inflate because as if prices are heavily inflated, what happens is they depreciate really bad also really quick.
yeah,
So yeah,
no, that's a good strategy for a developer, definitely.
yes, of course. Yeah. So moving on, I can explain the island villas, which are also called Namir.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these villas, they're surrounded by water on all four sides. You have these small gateways that you come in through from here.
Mhm.
Yeah. So these villas are Namir villas. They're at about the space, the building space would be about almost 500 square meter. The building, the land around it would be about 750 square meter,
Mhm.
and for the price, it would start at about $1.2 million for the
Mhm.
Namir villas. Fantastic villas. I can share the video of my mock villa there. It's beautiful. You have to see it because not only do you have a swimming pool and a garden in front of you, you're also facing the canal and the water in front of you.
Mm,
So
that's nice. And the water in the canal, is it like a fresh water from the sea or?
it's from the sea, but it's pumped outside. So it's not stagnant. It keeps flowing. Yeah, because it's built in rifts, so it flows from top to down. And to be honest, like a couple of my clients have actually got flamingos nesting on that when the weather was good. I can send you pictures of that. Yeah,
Yes, if it's okay to share it, because we would obviously want to
I'll
put
ask him
on
for it and I'll share it with you.
yeah, I would love to put it on the video as well. Nice. And the price for the island villas,
So
if
the
you have
price for
available.
the Vaj villas. So these villas or the hilltop villas are sold shell and core. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So everything must be done by the client, and the starting price is about $2.4 million,
Mhm.
$2.5 million roughly. It starts off at that. They're huge. They range between the smallest one I have. The land around it would be about 1,400 square meter, the smallest one, and the building is 760 square meter.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
yeah.
but everything needs to be done by the client, right from the tiling to making the swimming pool to everything needs to be done.
Yeah, and obviously you will help with that because that's
Yeah, we can help with that. That's no problem. We can give you architects so
Mhm. Uh, Great. So, I don't really see like Zahra residencies because you have some names of the projects, but
so what happens is, can you see this curved line here, which has parkland villas, duplexes, waterfront villas, and waterfront villas? That is called Zaha. Yeah.
okay.
Okay. The entire thing is called villa, the apartments and thing. The island is called Namir or island villas. We refer to them as both. And the grand hilltop villas is called Vajd. So it's
Uh,
just yeah. So it's very simple.
mhm. Yeah, so we've covered it all basically.
Yes, yes.
Fantastic. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's really about it. So we'll just need some video, so we'll just include it on the background, so it's all nice. Uh,
see what I can do with the okay, I'll send you the videos and then you see what you can do with it.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have them in good quality? Probably.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll see what I can do. I've sent you the WeTransfer link. Just download what's there. It should be in good
Yeah.
quality.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. Do you have any more questions regarding the project? I think we've covered the prices, the amenities, the residency is okay. Actually, the people who are buying, are they interested in the residency or they already have it, like it's not an issue for them?
Residency is part of it. Maybe some people, yes, because they want to live here. But
Yeah.
otherwise, for people who, it's a visa-friendly country, so most nationalities have visa on arrival and things like that. Get visas without issue.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's easy.
Oh, I actually had a questions with the bank accounts. Do you open the bank accounts?
What happens is that once the down payment is made and we get the SPA signed, we can assist you with bank managers who we work with to send you there. It's a small process that you need to follow, and it does take some time. But we'll give you a letter so they can assist you in opening a bank account with one or two specific banks.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, however, it does take about 2 to 3 weeks to do that.
Yeah, great. That is okay. Then let's do the finishing of the video, and we can continue chatting afterwards.
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah. So yeah, Nitesh, thank you so much for
No problem. Thanks for having me.
yeah, telling us about this beautiful project and the prices and about the location as well. Like it does sound like an amazing country to live in and to invest in.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, I actually have one final question. Are you planning to expand the area
Yes,
afterward?
in the coming year, in this year actually, but I mean, I don't have it on paper as yet, so I can't define it. So I do have a phase two coming out. My phase two would be part of the boutique hotel here and things like that. So when it comes out, I can explain it to you. But right now, since it's not on paper, I can't give you a date as to when it will come out. But it will be in this year.
Yeah. Well, as long as it's
Mm.
happening, I mean, that's all that we need to know.
Yeah. That's for sure. Not to worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. And yeah, thank you
Oh,
everyone.
thanks for having me.
Yeah, and thank you everyone for watching this video. If you have any questions, please leave your contact details in the link below this video, and we will contact you shortly and send you all the brochures and details and prices about this project. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much.